Hey you guys, it's your girl Barb, and we're finna get into some money.
See, these niggas can't get off of me. Real boss bitch, so these bitches ain't a part of me. Never catch me like a hoe, my niggas taking off of me. You got some animosity, you want your nigga back home, come and take them off of me. Let me show you how to run this game properly. I'm the queen, let me teach you how it's supposed to be. See, I'm running nigga shit ain't how it used to be. Got a little bitch, all these niggas.
So I know y'all missed me. I know it's been a while. I have a lot going on in my life, and I know I told y'all last time I was going to be more consistent, but really I've been doing so much, like I always say, that it's kind of hard to know when I'm going to have time to vlog. But I kind of made a promise to myself to just be more consistent with my YouTube, so you guys are going to see me more often. How about that? I'm really going to try to make it every week, but if not, it definitely be every other week, which is horrible. I really should do it every week. Like, I don't know who the fuck I think I am. That bitch. Period. Okay, so today I actually wrote my ideas down. Normally I really don't write shit down. I just go off the top of my head, which is another thing I'm working on, because like I have all this game to give, but I know that it's easier for you guys to understand if I like pre-plan it, you know? Okay. So the topic of today is twerk versus gentleman clubs. Can you see that? I really want to touch on this because I know I had just used something I found to write on, period. I really want to touch on this because I feel like a lot of dancers like to jump into stripping and they be in the wrong club that's not for them. So this vlog is going to be strictly about twerk clubs versus gentleman clubs. Which club is best for you? Me personally, I feel like gentleman clubs are best for me just because the way my hustle is. So you have to figure out what type of stripper you are, how do you want to strip, how do you want to hustle, and what environment do you want to be in to be a fucking stripper. Okay, so the first thing I wrote down was I feel like at twerk clubs, you have to work harder all night versus gentleman clubs. A prime example of what I mean is like a twerk club, you have to twerk all night. Twerk, 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 twerk. They throw the money in the air. Twerk, 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 twerk. When I worked at twerk clubs, like the Cabaret, like in Dallas and all that shit, I was sweating the fuck, okay? After 1 hour of twerking, probably one section had me going crazy ham on God. I was sweating the fuck. My wig was lifting. I was dehydrated as hell. It was too much going on. No. So me personally, I just feel like that's not for me. But I feel like a lot of strippers that would never get hired at gentleman clubs just by the way they look go to twerk clubs and make hella money because they feel more comfortable there and more accepted there. And that's one thing I've noticed too. Like a lot of black girls that just look ghetto and like all that shit, they automatically go to twerk clubs and they get a bag because that's what the vibe is there. But I feel like a lot of gentleman clubs, they just don't hire a lot of black girls that look super ghetto. So the percentage of them getting hired is like 30%. Okay. I mean, you really have to be a badass bitch or like have some pull, because it's even some gentleman clubs that don't fuck with me because I have tattoos and like, I'm like, do y'all know the fuck I am? Like, do y'all know what the fuck y'all missing out on? Fucking playing with me. No, seriously. And even gentleman clubs that I've been hired at in the past, like Silver City or Polecast or all that shit, like them clubs, they really have a look, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they have a look. And when I came in, it really was like, okay, like she cute as fuck, but like, is she gonna be drama? Or is she like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of gentleman clubs, they look at you, especially if you're a black girl, and be like, is she gonna be drama? Is she gonna listen? Is she gonna wanna fight? Is she gonna wanna argue? Is she gonna be a good look for the club? Like, all of that is a thought process for any manager when you go in and get hired, period. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, because I've seen other races get turned away at gentleman clubs, but it's definitely a higher percentage for black girls. And so that's why I feel like a lot of black girls go to the twerk clubs. And when you go to twerk clubs, 9 times out of 10, you won't even see like other races like that. Seriously. Like when I worked at V-Live Dallas, it was one white girl working that night, and they kept fucking calling her white girl on the mic. And I'm like, damn, bitch, if I was fucking white, I would not want to work here. So yeah, but working harder all night is just not for me. Like at the gentleman club, I sit cute. I'm at the bar. I'm talking for my money. I may do a VIP, lap dances. Everything is chill. Everything is classy. Everything is like comfortable. And I just feel like I'm used to you know, talking for my money instead of twerking all night for it. But then again, that is two different strippers. Like, seriously, not every stripper is gonna twerk all night for her money. Some go on stage all night, some work the floor. There's like a different type of stripper. And I'm more of like the floor working stripper, like the hustler that goes to the bar. I like to talk to the customers. Yeah, all that. So I really like to talk to the customers. It's really my thing. I like to be locked in. Work at a gentleman club if you can versus a fucking twerk club. If you can, because don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of twerk dancers that have their own experiences, that they probably have a better experience than me. But overall, like, no one can tell me shit. Everything I'm saying is straight facts, period. Number 2, twerk clubs versus gentleman clubs. The twerk up, I feel like the tip out be high as fuck. For real. High as fuck. 175, 150, 250. I be looking like, what the fuck? I better make 2 bands. Like, what the hell? And at gentleman clubs, where the ones I work at, it's like $20 to work your whole shit. It may be $50 if you come in super late throughout the night. Like, that's it. So I just feel like it's more pressure at the twerk club, which makes you have to work harder, and it's more pressure on your body and your mind and just your whole physical state while you're at work, because you pay this high-ass tip out, you got to make it back, then you got to go on the floor and work hella hard, and like, I just be like, hell nah. Like, when I be going into twerk club and supporting the bitches, I really be feeling bad for them, because at the end of the day, like, you're doing hella shit for probably less than I'm going to get paid in my fucking seat. Don't get me wrong, because I know some bitches that work at twerk clubs and they be making a bag, but I still stand firm on what I'm saying. You're working harder, not smarter, period. Tip out high as fuck. And because tip out is high as fuck, number 3, ding, 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 ding. They hire anybody. No, for real. That's why there be more drama at twerk clubs, because they don't really have a stripper etiquette. You hire anybody that can afford the tip out, and no. Like, I don't want to work with bitches I feel like got bad attitudes and look crazy. They come in with these bum bags, like, and they dress out into these outfits, and I'm looking like, did you wash your ass? Like, they really hire anybody. Any fucking body, I feel like, unless you just look crazy as hell. But no, it's some bitches I worked with at twerk clubs, and I was just looking like, no way. Yeah, because tip out is so high and they want that 100 to 200 tip out, they'll hire anybody. Like, seriously, twerk clubs are more probability to hire on the weekend than gentleman clubs, which is another thing. Let me write that down, because I already talked about hires. So we're talking about hires, so I guess I don't have to write it down. Yeah, they really do hire any fucking body. That's one thing I noticed. That's why the drama be up to here and the bag be here. Gentlemen clubs, they don't hire anybody. You know when you get hired that they don't tolerate the bullshit. They will fire you as quick as they hired you. They don't need the drama, and they don't need anyone coming there with negative energy, which is number 4, okay? Energy. The energy at twerk clubs versus gentlemen clubs. So I'm not going to lie. Me personally, I feel like a lot of girls are more comfortable at twerk clubs because you can drink, you can smoke, whatever the fuck. Pop your pussy is more relaxed, less rules. Everything really goes. It's, you know, it's a turn up. It's a party. It's really like a house party every time you fucking go to work. It's like a fucking turn up club atmosphere. You know, you get drunk, you drink, you twerk, you work, and whoop-de-whoop. But at gentlemen clubs, I feel like the energy is more relaxed. You may not feel as comfortable if you just start working there, because they are looking at you like, what are you doing? Are you fitting in with the club criteria? All of that. So the energy of a gentleman club, I feel like, may have more expectations than energy at a twerk club. But if you're a real hustling ass bitch, you're going to go through all those loops to get the real bag the best way and the smartest way that you can. So yeah, I feel like they hire anyone. That's why the energy be a little fucked up at twerk clubs and the bitches be all stank. And that's one thing about me is after I stopped working at the cabs and I stopped, like, I've worked at twerk clubs in Atlanta, like Aces and all that shit. I danced for Boosie and Lucci in Atlanta, like, seriously, me and this one bitch, and it was just me and her in a section all night. I mean, other girls tried to get in, but the security was not letting anybody just get in. Like, they was really asking me and her, literally, like, do y'all want them in? And we like, we don't know them. Like, seriously. I've done this at real twerk clubs, so I'm like, I get it when the celebrities come in, it'd be a hype. But when I done for Boosie and Lucci, they probably only threw up like $2,500 and left with one. So I was like, I could have made that off one white dude more than that. I made $50K in a day at gentleman clubs and even like real bags. I've met real customers with real money. You know, the twerk club, I feel like it's for the moment. You know, they throwing money up on anybody and it's not really locking in with a customer to get a real potential sugar daddy or like, you know what the fuck I mean? So I feel like that's the difference. The music be so damn loud in the twerk club that you can't even fucking talk or hear yourself to even lock in with any customer to even get any extra money that you should and would be able to get as a bad bitch. So yeah, definitely the energy is definitely another thing, which is why it's kind of like, I like twerk clubs because they're more chill, but I like gentleman clubs because they are relaxed. So it's kind of weird. It just depends, again, what type of stripper are you? What type of environment do you like to work in, you know? And I really choose gentleman clubs over twerk clubs because I just don't have time for the bullshit. Like, another thing with the energy at the twerk clubs versus the gentleman clubs is that the twerk clubs, the customers, I feel like they have this energy which is so, like, degrading that they come into your job and it's like, bitch this, hoe this, twerk, show your ass, pull your pussy out, you're the hoe, you're the stripper bitch tonight, you are gonna throw money, we're gonna make it rain, you're gonna pick that shit up. Like, the energy, that is so degrading that is another big reason why I keep my ass at gentleman clubs. Because I don't give a fuck, no way, Jose, is any motherfucking customer gonna come in to my job where I'm this bomb, badass bitch and be degrading me at all. Period. Like, it's not gonna happen. Like, I don't give a fuck about being a stripper. Have some fucking respect. I'm not any of these other bitches that just let you talk to them crazy. You're not gonna talk to me crazy. And I know a lot of bitches be feeling that energy at twerk clubs and they just go with the flow and they be just thrown to me. I be looking like, see, I'm the type of bitch that some days at work, like, I would miss money because at the twerk clubs. Because I would walk around with my nose in the air like, and it meant more to me to keep my dignity and pride than to go show my ass and get degraded. So when I seen that I didn't want to be in that environment, I just never went back to it, literally. You know, but more power to the bitches that could do it. I could never. Yeah, so the gentleman clubs, I feel like the vibe is more classy. It's more respectful. You know, they have VIPs. They want to get to know you one-on-one. It's more of, oh, what can I do to make you want me type of vibe. Where the twerk club is more of, I got the money, bitch, you better come get it or I'll give it to somebody else. Like, I don't got time for that shit. It's rude. It's annoying, and it makes guys feel bigger than what the fuck they are. And I know that's what a strip club is for, but also in some aspect, as a lady, I like leaving my job feeling some type of like, okay, I did my job, I'm going home. I feel satisfied within myself, not like all dirty and degraded. I'm not saying that every twerk club is like that, but definitely the majority. Okay, last but not least, that I wrote down, I mean, like, is money flow. So the money flow in the strip club, okay, the money flow at the twerk clubs, it seems faster because they're throwing up money. They're posting about, like, a twerk club. We're going to put twerk on this side, and we're going to leave gentlemen on that side. A twerk club will post oh, we got 50K in the building. We're going to show out for our girls tonight. But the gentleman club, one customer may have 500K in his bank account. And what if you get him and he becomes your new sugar daddy and buys all your things, get you bags, get you a car, get you a house. Meanwhile, you went to this club and you twerked all night with 50 girls and y'all left with 1K each. Twerking for hours. Now we have to subtract the high-ass tip out. Okay? Minus 175. Let's say 175. Okay, the house mom, you make it for 25. So that's minus 200. So now you're at $800 that you're leaving with that night. After all that twerking, if that. I'm just going to give the twerk clubs the benefit of the doubt for that. Okay, the 500K dude, he may give you 2K that night, VIP. He may give you $200 lap dances. Okay, I put lap D because we know what I mean. Right? So at that point, you're at, let's go right here, $2,200. Minus your rent, which is about $20. Minus your tip out to the DJ, which may be $20 to $40. I'm going to say 40 because I'm always a higher tipper. So now you've only lost $60 from your $2,200. So you get to go home with $2,140. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay? It's really not fucking rocket science. But you guys know what I mean. It's just like mathematically, if you're a real hustler, like it has to make sense. It has to add up. Don't get me wrong. Some bitches may have the 50K dude at a twerk club. The 50K in one twerk club, and she may be in a better section, and she may get 3K versus another girl. Okay? But let's minus that 200 tip out. Okay? And then also another thing about twerk clubs is they just can't let the girls have it. They're also going to charge you a percentage of your bag. I mean, I know that's how V-Live was, so it's kind of weird as fuck. But it's like you pay your tip out, you tip out the house mom or whatever the fuck, and you got to pay a percentage out your bag. That's why they watch you count the ones. That's not worth it. No, seriously. I just cannot respect any strip club that has high-ass tip out for one. No way. Because even on a slow-ass night, that's your set tip out. And I feel like the strip club should have enough care and concern with the dancers to just, like, have some fucking empathy, like, when it's slow. Like, why would it be some high-ass tip out? Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's going to be high-ass tip out, just make it the days that celebrities are there or something. You know? It shouldn't be high-ass tip out every Friday and Saturday. This may be a $400 Saturday, and I done pay $175 to work. That's dumb. It's like the twerk club, they just don't have that extra care and concern because they not really, the money flow is not like at a gentleman club where they know they're going to make money. It's set up and designed for them to make money. The girls are going to make money. Someone's going to come and spend their money. Multiple people. They have bank accounts. They have this. They have that. So they're not worried about just charging the girls their 20 fucking bucks. They're not. It's the truth. Like, it's just the truth. The money flow is more better at the gentleman clubs than the twerk clubs. And I feel like the twerk clubs have to find a way to make it a gentleman's twerk environment. Like, I don't know. Then again, like, I don't know. I probably would be 100% gentleman's club. I'm sorry. All the twerk ghetto shit would just not be it for me at all. And, like, literally, when you have less, like, when you have your club, like a gentleman club, it has less problems and drama because, for one, you're not hiring anybody. You're not letting anyone come into your club. The standard for your club is up to here, so the drama is down here. When the standard is down here, you're right down there with the drama, which is another reason why I stress loving gentlemen's clubs. Like, I don't hate twerk clubs. I don't want it to sound like that, but I just feel like a lot of girls I see that they are better at twerk clubs, and I really think they should stay there because you have to pick the club that is good for you and that's going to work for you. And I know a lot of girls that I'd be like, if they came to a gentleman's club, no way. I'm sorry. But they do really good at twerk clubs, and I'm here for a high five. You know? But, like, yeah, I just feel like I did this vlog just to give girls a more insight on the different strip clubs and the different hustle that you have to have at those strip clubs, you know? Like a twerk club, you know, they may want to see your pussy, pull your pussy out. Not saying they may want to touch it. Most likely they will. Let's be for real. But you have to pull your pussy. You're always busting down and doing this. And don't let it be a nude twerk club. let's even, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I'm more of a gentleman's club type of gal because I like to, you know, sit like a lady. Regardless if I'm a stripper or not, it does not define me and what I do in my free time. You know, it just shows my occupation and what I'm willing to do for money. I'm really happy that I touched on this topic because I've really been wanting to vlog about this for a while now. You know, I feel like what makes a strip club a gentleman's club, before like I get off of this and I don't really explain everything that I need. I feel like what makes a strip club a gentleman's club is, for one, you're definitely going to be more of a relaxed environment. You know what I'm saying? More of a lounge environment. You're not going to be blasting music all ghetto and crazy sounding. You know, you're going to be more of a relaxed music in the back, nice ladies walking around. You're definitely going to have a VIP room, you know, VIP, or definitely like a private area, because that's more like a gentleman's environment. You know, a lot of guys, it's not to say that VIP is for sexual favors. Don't get me wrong. A lot of girls do extras in VIP. But I'm here to tell you my own testimony. You can definitely run up a bag in VIP without sucking, plucking, or fucking. Okay? So I just feel like if you have the mouthpiece, you have the game, and the guy is really interested in you, he's going to pay for that one-on-one time to see the chemistry and the vibes, period. Away from the vibe that the club is giving. You know, that VIP is really just so the guy can see, like, oh, is this really a vibe? You know, is it more than just a liquor? You know what I'm saying? Like, is she going to pull her pussy out? So I'm just trying to let you guys, you know, get more info. You know, I feel like a lot of bitches be like, oh, I'm a stripper, I got hired at a strip club, and don't know what the hell they doing. Girl, you're not a stripper, you're a Phillip. Okay, let me be nice. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. I have some things in the making. I really don't want to say it now on this vlog because I'm trying to like work in silence on my shit, because I feel like everybody's always watching me for what to do next, and I'm kind of just trying to do this without someone biting the fuck out of my arm, literally. So I just want you guys to stay tuned for your girl Habar. I'll be here next week. I'm literally gonna do a vlog next week. I'm going to make a promise to you guys right now to drop a vlog next week, and to myself to keep my fucking word and to be more consistent. I also need you guys, if you have any questions, comments, or anything, I need you to drop them below, subscribe, and like this video. I definitely always respond to the comments, so if you have anything you want to say, I'm going to respond. Be respectful, because you want me to be respectful, you know, period. Don't fuck around, play with me. And yeah, stay tuned for your girl Habar. She's coming back in the motherfucking building. Yeah, period. Thank you. Ciao.